Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a live coverage of the 2016 winter blizzard. I'm going to call this blizzard Madani blizzard of 2026. Since the mayor brought so much chaos, and now there's going to be more chaos for the next 2 days, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to do a live stream today because I wanted to focus on this particular event. We are in a snow blizzard right now. Winter blizzard of 2026. I'm your host, the Panda Photographer. And I got my snow gear on. So there's going to be strong wind gusts very soon. So if you guys want to support, I'm a homeless YouTuber, documentarian, independent journalist, photographer. Financially, I am trying to make content to maybe help support what I need financially. If you want to support that, ladies and gentlemen, you have options. Join my Patreon, or if not, you can leave a super chat if you wish, or you can leave a direct payment of a PayPal, cash.app, Venmo. It really helps. This is New York, as it says in the title. Right before you clicked on the video, it literally says New York, NYC. It is pretty bad out here, ladies and gentlemen. Bad. It's gonna get even worse. They're talking like 18 inches of snow. Just got rid of most of the snow, and now we're gonna get more snow. Lenses are just showing you, ladies and gentlemen, what it feels or what it looks like in New York City at this time. Very, very windy gusts, heavy winds. I'm in Long Island City. Where I live is kind of dead, and it's not a lot of light. So I figured I'd show you what people are dealing with right now. Let's go to the Trader Joe's. Since everybody's lining up, so ladies and gentlemen, there was a line out of Trader Joe's today and yesterday. And I want to say this to the fellow New Yorkers. You know that New Yorkers don't act like that. Acting very paranoid of a snow blizzard, ladies and gentlemen. They're acting like it's the end of the world. Yeah, there was a long line, a line so long, ladies and gentlemen, that the line went around the corner, around Court Square Diner. We're about to show you guys in a second if there's still a line. It's ridiculous. So yeah, you got non-New Yorkers that are not native or paranoid about the winter blizzard. So everyone is overstocking on things they really don't need. This is only going to last for 2 days. It's not going to last. This is not the end of the world, but take it with a grain of salt. I think it's a very excessive that people line up and clear the shelves on food and essentials that they really don't need. What's up, guys? Mike says he's from Philly. Chris is from Miami. Living large. No homeless in New York City. I'm homeless. This is why I'm making my video. I'm a transparent YouTuber, independent journalist, ladies and gentlemen. Documentarian, photographer. I just lost both of my jobs recently. If you guys want to help out, I have a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. It helps you directly pay my bills that's coming up this week. Or help, so I don't have to, you know, pay penalties. But if you guys want to help, because I actually am recovering from my stomach cancer surgery, and my employer just laid me off while in the middle of this recovery, and I'm kind of disappointed. So take it with a grain of salt, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm out here for you guys. You guys want to see something like this in real time, so I want to provide it to you in real time. So hopefully the content serves some justice for your quality entertainment. As I said, subscribe, like, and share. Links are in the description if you want to support. We're going to walk around Long Island City and Hunts Point. You know what I wanted to do? Originally, I wanted to sleep outside in this storm to raise money for homeless awareness. But I couldn't find a sponsor that wanted to do it, and I don't like some of the 501c3s that I'm dealing with in New York City. Guys, there was a line coming all around. This is Trader Joe's. There's a line coming all the way down the corner, around the corner. It went all the way around the corner. Ridiculous. This is Trader Joe's, everyone. The line went from here all the way around the corner to that corner. It's just madness. Look, he's stalking now. Look. I barely, if you go inside, they're barely going to have anything. Because people, like I said, people are stocking up for no reason. This is not like I said, the end of the world. Trader Joe's, ladies and gentlemen. It is kind of beautiful, isn't it? That's what I was saying. It is fucking beautiful. People are being paranoid, overstocking, and mind you, it's a winter blizzard, not a winter vortex storm. See, what they have to understand the difference is, a winter blizzard is when there's high gusty winds, snow blowing non-stop, like now, but in the next like hour or so, the wind is going to pick up to a point where you don't want to be outside. You can probably dodge your frostbite or something. So and maybe one day, if you guys want to help me one day, maybe if I find my new job or if I get a new employment, because I've been applying to some really high-end jobs, we can go to this place. It's all you can eat Japanese sushi. So all you can eat Japanese sushi. But there's another one that is $30 all you can eat Monday to Friday from 11 to, I think it's 11 to 3. I know I'm not eating the fish. What I want is something else from the sushi bar. Seven Train's right behind you.
How far back?
Right behind you.
There's Walgreens right there, right?
That is Trader Joe's, that right there.
No, I know that, but there's Walgreens by the 7th Train, right?
No, there's no Walgreens over here.
Yes, there is. Never mind. Thank you, sir.
Dude, this is I know this neighborhood very well. All right, man. Have a good day, Dan. He said there's no Walgreens over here. There isn't no Walgreens over here, ladies and gentlemen. It's on the opposite side of Hunts Point. It's on the opposite side of here. See, people don't know their areas, but they're gonna get an attitude. There's no Walgreens other than the one in Long Island City on Queens Plaza. That's what he's probably thinking, but there's no Walgreens over here. Other than one that's way over there, which is probably closed because of the storm. Everyone's closing their stores at 6 p.m. today. All right, who else we got in the comments? We got Peter Steele. Oops. And Henry Stees, NYC. Welcome to the channel, gentlemen, or ladies, and whoever you are, because I don't know who you folks are. So, but I appreciate you guys letting us know where you're from. But right now, ooh, my gear is getting wet. I am actually stuck, man. I am stuck. I'm financially fucking broke right now. I can't even buy. Like, listen, friends. I'm pissed off at my employer that I lost my job, and now I gotta seek new employment. But I got caught on Wednesday for that case for January 2nd. If you guys were here on January 2nd, 2026, I was in Brooklyn, you know, and mind you, I'm born here, raised here I was right here and partial of my childhood, traveled other places, but as a native New Yorker, I always have came back and visit or support certain entities or groups or organizations. I was assaulted by a homeless dude because someone told him that I'm talk shit. And that's what independent journalists and documentarians and podcasters do. We talk about the problems in the city. We talk about what you have experienced in the city, who you should watch out for. And it's not defamation when you literally did it, you know, the person did it on my video in the past about several times. You can see the person's behavior. But not only that, we just stay away from the person because other people want to stay. If someone explains to me or asks me a question about who you hang out with in Brooklyn, I'm like, I don't hang out with people that much. I used to hang out with Jonathan, but Jonathan wants to hang out with the person that actually tried to assault me. But I'm not sure if he's hanging out with that person, because that person is not a very good person. So I gotta deal with that on Wednesday, which should not be that hard to deal with. Even though I did nothing wrong, ladies and gentlemen. If someone puts your hands on you once, and you tell the person, take your hands off me, the second time you do, you better lawyer up or get a beat down. If that person put their hand on you a second time and try to push you to the ground, what do you call that? You call that assault. But the NYPD didn't do an investigation. It turns out I have footage from the school, from the traffic, from the NYPD camera. Yep, it shows that he was assaulting me. So they falsely charged me with misdemeanor assault. But guess what? I didn't touch him. I just used pepper spray. And mind you, it's not illegal to carry pepper spray in New York City. It's not. Everyone is entitled to carry pepper spray. You can only use it if you find yourself in immediate harm, which we were. Because Mr. Jones likes to steal and assault people because he gets drunk. So this is why we don't help certain homeless individuals, because we did. And we did not want to make a Justin 2.0. We tried to help a guy named Justin. He was homeless. I was homeless. But the thing is that I wasn't an alcoholic, a drug user. No, I had my head on my shoulder. So when I can't get money, I would like give him money. I'm like, yo, buy this, buy food. But another homeless dude snitched on him and told me that he's been buying drugs with my money instead of food. So I stopped supporting that. So when Mr. Joshua Jones asked me for money, I'm like, no, you're not getting anything, bro. I know what you do with it. You're just gonna buy alcohol with it. I know exactly who these men are. That's why I'm a good ass independent journalist. I know who you are. I make sure you know who I am. So you understand that, like, I'm not using it against you, but I am protecting myself for any wrongdoing, and a person decided to do wrong because he's jealous that I give other people food and maybe some money sometimes, you know, because sometimes I do that. But, you know, I try to have a good heart, that's all. Because, mind you, I don't have family friends or real friends or family. So I gotta look out for myself. But I realize looking out for myself, also have to be humble and have a heart at least. Just because I'm alone and sad and depressed doesn't mean I don't should make everyone depressed or sad. I kind of do want to make people smile or make myself smile at least. But look at the weather, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I didn't vote for no dummy. I did not vote for that mayor. I voted for someone else named Curtis, okay? The mayor is an idiot. Why would I want to do him a favor? First and foremost, why would I want to work for DOT and sanitation when I can shovel snow as an independent shoveler and make more money doing it independently than working with the DOT? Mind you, they're paying you by the hour. I can make $50 when shoveling someone out and just in 10 minutes. Boom. Why? Why would I want to do that? And mind you, I can't physically do anything right now. I can't even rollerblade. I can't even go to the gym and exercise. Mind you, as I just said, I'm still in my recovery stages from my surgery. So, you know, flexibility is some flexibility is limited. I don't care if the mayor asks everyone. Not everyone is happy with the mayor. And I guarantee it, he's not going to get the response that he's thinking that he's going to get. The whole entire city is upset with this man. From lying about free groceries, free rent, free no tax hike. He lied about everything. I kept saying that for 8 months. This man doesn't know how to do math. He's never worked in his life. His math is wrong. Even I told you on this channel back in September, the math doesn't end up. And now he wants to stick his sticky, greedy hands into the retiree fund that New Yorkers put their money into. That's fucked up. That is not how you're supposed to run a city. You want to dip into the reserves too? On top of that, you want to dip into the emergency funds as well and the retiree funds. Ladies and gentlemen, the emergency funds are for like services in the city. But if you were paying attention to the press conference, he's cutting NYPD budget. He's cutting the fire department, EMTs, 911 services. Yep. So everybody wanted to vote for a socialist in office. This is what you get. Just fair warning. Collectivism is not working because he allowed 19 homeless people die on the streets of New York. Yeah, the number went up. 19 total. Not 18. It was 19 homeless people because he said himself that he wasn't going to force the homeless into shelters. Do you know why? Because he's taking that budget money and he's cutting the funding And the services for homeless shelters is going to spend it on the freaking $12 billion deficit that New York inherited. That's what he's going to do. So homeless people are even more fucked in the city, including myself. Services, EBT, all of that services going to be cut. Yes, housing services, cut. Subsidized housing, cut. All this going to get cut. I kept saying that for 8 months. If you do this, watch, there will be some type of tax hike. There's no way he's going to be in office and not do a tax hike. But 9.5% tax hike, ladies and gentlemen, guess who's going to pay for that? The tenants. If the landlord can't afford it and can't cover the bill, the tenants will do it for him or her or the business or the property management. That is what you got to understand. That New Yorkers are now upset because a lot of services are going to be cut. So welcome to the live broadcast of the blizzard of 2026. This is winter blizzard Madami. This is what this blizzard is. We can call it Madami blizzard of 2026. But I will assure you, ladies and gentlemen, there may be a riot. There may be some protests against the mayor. There may be some type of rally against the mayor's 9.5 property tax hike. I would guarantee it's going to happen. People are going to retaliate in the next couple of days. And there's nothing we can do about it. I'm sorry for the wet element. I'm trying to find my... Let me turn around. Let me wipe you guys down. Alright. Yeah, the mayor, you know what people are saying now? They're sick of hearing his mouth. They're sick of looking at his face. People are saying, he's a punchable person. He's a punchable person. But anyway, guys, please subscribe, like, and share. If you guys want to support financially, I'm suffering too as a homeless individual and myself. There's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. It really does help. And a lot of people are asking me, why don't you just do YouTube collaborations and sponsorships? No, because they're all a scam. I'm not going to scam my audience. Look at the YouTube rate of all these YouTubers sponsoring, like Raycon. Like, look at Raycon's headphones. Look at that scam. You see what I mean? All these YouTube sponsors are just scams. I just refuse to hurt you. And I know I'm hurting myself not doing it, but I'm not. It's just, no. No, I don't want no one doing that shit to me. All these fake sponsorships, you know, like the one that Logan Paul did with the fake colorblind glasses. You ever seen that one? The sponsorship for that one? That was huge. That was a huge sponsorship. Just like what was the other scam? If you pay a certain amount of money, you can own a piece of land. And what is it, Scotland? What is it, royalty titles, something like that? That was a YouTube scam too. All of it was YouTube scams. I refuse to abuse you to that kind of nonsense. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my hands are getting cold because they are getting exposed and the snow is sticking. So I'm gonna have to like seek shelter right now. Give me a second. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm risking myself, I'm risking my device out here in a storm so you guys can see in real time what it's like to be in New York City and a blizzard storm. Mind you, this is going to go on all the way to Monday afternoon or Monday evening. So we have a long 24 hours. Loved Audio Production says, I love the snow. Hi, I'm from the UK. Bill says he knows not to turn a freebie. What? A freebie? I don't know. YouTube's not a freebie. It can ruin your reputation. That's why I don't want to do YouTube sponsors. Because it can ruin your reputation with other people in the audience and can go global. People say, oh, this guy promoted scams. Nah, I'm not going to subscribe to him. Yeah, I don't want that. My channel is about my photography, my life, and my daily routines, and what is going on in the city, or where I am. Doesn't matter if I was in San Francisco, Portland, Vancouver, Seattle, or Madison, Wisconsin, places I have lived, ladies and gentlemen, and I have documented myself living in these places over the course of the last 40 years. I do like this sweater because I lived in Wisconsin, Winnipeg, and Vancouver. But Winnipeg and Wisconsin, Midwest, ladies and gentlemen, this is nothing. I've been through several winter vortexes. If you don't know what a winter vortex is, it's a very frigid Arctic cold blast. And if it's snowing at the same time, game over. So please support this channel and subscribe and like and share it. You sharing it helps me grow, even though only 4.3% of you are subscribed to the channel, and the rest, that's what it says. But I think that's accurate because I don't believe I have 7,000 subscribers, because the count doesn't make up for the duration. And when I look at my analytics, they all don't add up. It's just like YouTube's trying to make me happy, trying to think I'm stupid, but I'm not. Oh, it's slippery. This is how you prefer your news? I appreciate that, friend. Really means a lot. So welcome to the New York City Blizzard of 2026. I'm your host, the Panda Photographer. You know me as Kiki Alexander, Denichi, Bailey. And I am just sharing what you should all see in real time. People are literally lining up for Trader Joe's, acting like this is the end of the world. It is not the end of the world, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you. It's just snowy and wet, and I gotta consistently wipe down them. Hold on. Gotta get the microfiber cloth out. You guys can't see very well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back in action. Gotta keep wiping you down. But as I said, I really need your help, ladies and gentlemen, in the audience. Because financially, I'm broke. And I got a lot of bills. I got a $43,000 hospital bill for my surgery. I'm in debt again. But those bills, you know, over time, lifetime, hopefully I can pay some of that off. But right now I can use your help, ladies and gentlemen in the audience. Because I really want to stay at the place that I'm staying, that I'm renting. If you guys want to help me with my rent, to give me a little bit more time to look for a job, that will mean a freaking whole big deal to me. Because I'm going to need some time. Because after losing both of my jobs, I just felt like I wasn't not being appreciated, if that's the case. Because, you know, I am in recovery, and they just laid me off. It just doesn't sit well with my stomach. Okay, gotta wipe again. Oh, it's getting worse. The wind. Alright guys. Woo! It's blowing in my face. It's blowing in your face. Because, mind you, I gotta keep wiping the lens down. Oh. Well, I just had cancer surgery that last month in January. And I've been in recovery. And they laid me off, like I said. I'm reading the comments as I'm walking. I apologize. My hands are freezing right now. Hey Cheryl, welcome to the channel. Welcome everybody to the channel. We are live in New York City and the winter blizzard storm of 2026. I'm located in Long Island City and I'm in Hunts Point, trying to give you a real expectation of what to expect. If you ever move here, this is what the city will come down to. People are a little bit paranoid. People are overindulgent by buying things they don't necessarily need. This is not the end of the world, but it is a dangerous storm for the homeless. So I don't know if they have dog boots for their dogs. Some people do, some people don't. Some people don't think about that. I'm trying to get to a warm station. Calm down, friend. I got a long walk to go. I'm just trying to give you guys a reality check so you can see in real time what the storm is really like from this live stream point of view. No editing, no sugarcoating it, no sponsors on this channel, just me being real with you. And mind you, this is just the very beginning of this storm. By tomorrow morning, I guarantee it, we're gonna have 18 inches of snow. Now my phone says I have water damage. Oh my God, guys, my phone says now I have water damage. God damn, man. All this for you guys. Oh, my hands are freezing though. Can't hear me. Turn up your volume. Gotta wipe you guys down again. As I said, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Love you all. Thank you for coming to the channel. But I'll probably go live again sometime later on in the middle of the night to show you the disaster the city is going to go into. It's not critical. It's not like the snow is going to demobilize the city. No. Hey, they should have voted for the right person. They want, because that's all they want is free stuff. And mind you, it's not, it's a mixed party, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put it that way. New Yorkers versus fake New Yorkers. Not understanding what the city was really based on. How it was, back in the day, it was really a struggle. It wasn't that expensive to live here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, please support the channel, as I am facing my homelessness and jobless right now too. Just lost both of my jobs. You might see that kind of content, me ranting about it for a couple of days. I was upset. But if anybody wants to help me with my rent, oh, please, any amount would do. I got a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Oh, you guys be lifesavers. Woo. All right, let's go to the park. Look at the white. Look at the park. It's all white. I'm in I'm staying in Brooklyn. I'm paying month to month. I don't want to do an angel snow yet because I don't feel like getting wet. Because I'm gonna be out here for a little bit. Because I'm also going to make a trip to the community refrigerator to see if there's any free groceries. Because like I said, I'm tapped. I'm broke. And this is why I'd rather pay for my rent and have more time to look for have more time to look for employment. But if you guys want to help me out with my rent, that would be amazing. But by the way, my rent is actually $27.50. I know, it's a lot of money. $27.50. So every dime counts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end the live stream in a few minutes. Get to the subway, get my hands warm, because this is it's gonna get worse. Yeah, the economy sucks right now. But right now, this mayor, he just fucked this whole entire city. He just gave the city a black eye without even, like, no one saw it coming, but only the people that did not vote for him, like myself. We saw this shit coming a long time ago. What's the point paying your rent if you're gonna hang out in the snow? That just, dude. You know what? I'm not even going to answer that dumbass question. I'm live streaming for the audience. Have you been listening to any word I've been saying this whole entire time? Or are you just going to prosecute and just make a fuss out of it? Or free content. You didn't pay for it. You're watching this for free on your device. And you're complaining. You're welcome. Like I said, you're welcome. But then again, who are you to tell me what I can do and what I cannot do? That's another thing. I'm a filmmaker, a documentarian. I'm doing my best to actually show you in real time without the filters, without the bullshit scams or the goddamn YouTube collaboration. Real time live coverage of a storm. I think I'm obligated to leave the place that I'm paying rent for to show you in real time on the device that I pay for and programmed to show you content. I think I'm obligated without no one trying to be a parent to another adult. I think I'm obligated. And I think everyone else here is appreciated that I am live streaming because no one else is doing it right now. They're gonna wait until tomorrow to do all the videos and upload everything, which is ideal if you pre-recorded. Why you people do that with the umbrellas? You don't use an umbrella like that. You use an umbrella to keep it up because you can't see what's in front of you. And that's another problem in New York. People do that a lot, and they run into people because it's either trying to text and have the umbrella in their phone at the same time. TikTok is so important. But anyway, folks, I'm going to end the live stream right now in a few. I just wanted to give you guys a taste of what's to come with this storm. Like I said, please, I'm grateful that you guys are here to watch and see for yourself what is really taking place in the city and how the city can be really, really quiet but beautiful with this white powder. But too much white powder is too much white powder because it causes a lot of delays. And this city still doesn't know how to get rid of the snow on time. Other countries do it so much better and so much faster. It's just New York City, I don't care if they have the hot tubs. That's what they call it. That process is very slow. It's not slow, but it's much slower than removing the snow and putting it on an 18-wheeler fucking dumpsters and haul it out of here. That's what they used to do in New York City back in the day, but now, nope. All right, folks. I'm gonna end the live stream. You guys take care of yourselves. But don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And as I said before, you guys want to support and help me with my rent, it'd be very thankful of you. There's a PayPal, there's a cash app, there's a Venmo link in the descriptions.